Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
It's Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left of the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee! By Landry, 0-0, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown, knocks down a triple.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Welcome to the campus here at Londonderry High School. It is girls basketball action here at the Londonderry Holiday Classic. Some of the best teams in all of New England doing battle here over the course of 3 straight days. This is day 3 for us, and game number 3 of 5 here at Londonderry High School. Jason Robicon, all of the action for you. Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures. You are watching on the Highlight Guy. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to join us here on the Highlight Guy as we take a look at the Windham Jaguars bench. They'll walk out to the court. They are taking on the Barrington, Rhode Island Eagles. And this Barrington team, coached by Steve Lentz, 2-0 so far on the tournament. They defeated Pinkerton 43-33 2 days ago. And yesterday they beat Burlington, Vermont 55-45. Meanwhile, this Windham Jaguar team lost to Sacred Heart, Connecticut 25-57, and a close one coming up short against Bishop Girton yesterday, 26-32. Coached by Todd Stefanidis. And Barrington in their home white uniform, going right to left on your screen. Will go out of bounds. Turnover will go to the Jaguars. Windham in their dark uniforms with white numbers. Full court pressure coming. Ball gets knocked away. Possession stays with Windham. Good job breaking the pressure. Pass down onto the low baseline. They feed the low post. Nice bounce pass. Going to get a travel call there. It was a good play design as they tried to find Grace Mondello but you get called for the travel. Back the other way quickly come the Barrington, Rhode Island Eagles. Genesis Castro, averaging 23 points a game here in the tournament. Van Ness gave it up back to Castro. She'll take a long jump shot, no good. Back the other way comes Riley Finneran and the Windham Jaguars. Finneran, kick out. They reverse it quickly. Finneran gets it back. Left-hand dribble, penetrating hard and gets the make. Good unselfish basketball. Finneran gets the ball back and gives Windham an early 2-0 lead. Castro will set the scene. Van Ness now trying to feed in the low block. She does just that. They kick it back out. Good movement downtown. No, long three-pointer. It was no good. It's taken by Ella Martin. Bodies hit the floor. A couple of Eagles and one Jaguar. It'll be Windham ball. And here comes that pressure. And a nice job by Windham beating it up the floor, reversing the floor and setting up in the half court. That pass nearly deflected. Windham trying to solve this zone. Look from the Eagles. Pivoting there, gets it back out to Finneran. Genesis Castro dives on that loose ball, and it will be Barrington, Rhode Island Eagle ball right in front of us. Finneran and Castro should be an interesting matchup today. Two quick guards, one for either team. Castro kicks it out on the wing downtown, hits the top of the backboard. Long rebound goes there to Van Ness. Van Ness, top of the key. She'll retreat and reset. Van Ness penetrate, leather souffle, blocked out of bounds, banished from the Kingdom of Hardwood. Eagles will keep possession. Got to get the ball in over the top. They do, and this is Genesis. Castro working against a 2-3 zone. Needs help, finds it. They reverse it. That was Martin, and into the corner to Van Ness. That long three, no good. Battled for, taken by Kira Martin. Nice job on the glass by the Eagles. And that one downtown, no good. Van Ness is there to clean up the mess. She can't get it to go. Long rebound comes out and taken by the Jaguars, Carballera. And now the Jaguars will sit up in the half court. Man-to-man defense being employed here by the Eagles. Bounce pass up top. Nice job on the low block. To the elbow extended, reversed. And now back up top. Just talked to head coach John Doherty of Londonderry, just so everybody is aware. Next year there will be a shot clock here at this tournament. Scoop shot, leather souffle there, and back the other way come Castro and the Eagles. She'll set up the offense. Crossover at the left elbow. Drive, penetrate. Another block shot. That one was bothered. Back the other way comes Windham. Kick out. Downtown, long range, in and out. Battled for Van Ness. They're going to say it went off of the hands of Madeline Begley. And Coach Stefanides will head to the bench early here as Mondello will check out. Now the Eagles trying to set it up. Castro, right hand dribble, crossover between the legs, step back, In and out, no. Good rebound there by the Jaguars. Colby Cushman skied up for that one. We'll have a foul on the floor. Jaguars get the ball in play. Nice job, 3-on-2. Low block, they'll pull things back out. Downtown, no. Long rebound, good hustle there by Colby Cushman. The freshman couldn't keep it in play, and so it will be Barrington, Rhode Island ball. The Eagles will take it out right in front of us. Top of the key now, Van Ness cycles it through. Castro, top of the key, good ball fake. This is Ella Martin. Martin crossover into the paint, cleared the paint, up strong and in, and a great make there by Ella Martin. Locked up at 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Ball gets stolen, back the other way come Castro and the Eagles. Van Ness back to Castro. That ball gets tipped into the backcourt. And the Eagles have the numbers. Kick out. Downtown, long range, no. Skying for that board was Kira Martin, but she couldn't keep possession. Up strong and in goes Riley Finneran. She has all 4 of the Jaguar points. 4-2 in favor of Windham. Coach Stefanides imploring his Jaguars to play tight defense. Thus far, they have responded. Kick out. They overcommit. Dribble drive, kick again. All alone, Van Ness from the top of the key. That one misses the mark. And it goes out of bounds off of an Eagle wing. It'll be Windham ball. 1:58 to go here in the first quarter. 4-2 in favor of the Jaguars. And both coaches will head to the bench and bring in some substitutes. Crossover. Finneran needs help, finds it. Trying to beat the press with the dribble was Welby. Welby feed underneath, no. It was a good look, kick back out. 2 bites of the apple, nothing to show for it. Good looks by both Cushman and Begley. Van Ness had her pocket picked. And a good job defensively by Welby. Molly driving to the hoop, and she'll get fouled, and she will head to the free throw line. Molly Welby, the junior, for the Windham Jaguars, will try to add to the lead. Front iron on the first, she'll get a second. Grace Montella will check back in from Madeline Begley. And absolutely, take a practice one. Never seen that before. Pretty good. 1 out of 2 for Welby. If she had missed it, they would have given her another one. Waited for Genesis to get back in the lane. Downtown, no. Battled for, and a good rebound. Kick out. Crossover dribble. Spin move in the lane. Nice move, but off the glass. Another offensive rebound. This one, long range, no good. Finneran comes away with it. Riley working against McKenna Perret. Perret. Welby had it knocked away from her, but it found its way in the hands of Cushman, and now Windham will reset. High off the glass, and Finneran hits her 3rd runner in the lane. She's got 6 of the 7 points for the Jags. They enjoy a 7-2 advantage. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Downtown, in and out. And that one goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it is Windham ball. So as we mentioned, the leading scorer in this tournament thus far. Nice save, and that one's going to be Windham ball. The leading scorer in this tournament so far has been Genesis Castro. She's averaging 23 points a game here, and so far she has none. So a good job defensively by this Windham team, marking her up. Timeout called on the floor. 7-2 advantage for the Jaguars. I want to thank you all for watching us here as we take a peek inside the Windham huddle. You're watching live on the highlight guy. If you're hearing some other voices, like this powerful microphone is picking up just about every sound you could imagine. So we're not trying to listen to anybody's conversation, but we are able to hear some of the conversations in the background. So it's just Steve Cody and I up here in the booth, but John Doherty will join us for the next game up here, and he did tell us there will be a shot clock used here in this tournament next year. A lot of these schools do use a shot clock, and New Hampshire, one of the only states in the United States that does not use a shot clock, but with so many out-of-state teams coming to visit here in New Hampshire, they are going to use a shot clock next year. Downtown, good if it goes. It was a good look from Welby. And she misses at the buzzer. We'll take it to the second. It is a 7-2 advantage for the Jaguars. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back right after these messages.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Welcome back to the highlight guy. You're watching Londonderry Holiday Tournament action here from the campus of Londonderry High School. Jason Robic on all the action for you. Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures. I want to give a shout out to Mike Martin, who is watching. And thanks, Mike. Appreciate your support. 8 minutes will be put back on the clock. It is a Windham Jaguar 7-2 advantage over the Barrington, Rhode Island Eagles. The Eagles are coached by Steve Lenz, and the Windham Jaguars coached by Todd Stefanidis. First possession of the second quarter will go to the Jaguars. Not sure what we're working on here. Smiles all around, so that's good. 8 minutes on the clock. That was going to be an untimed game. That's okay. First 1 to 50 wins. Windham operating in the half court. Into the low block. Now kick out downtown. Yahtzee! And a three-point make there by Welby. She's got 4. Back the other way from the Barrington, Rhode Island Eagles. Skip pass across the way, and now the Eagles will reset. A little amoeba zone defense working here against downtown, and no, side iron battled for, taken by Windham, and a good board by Taylor Prosek, the sophomore. And that foul going to go against the Eagles. They will continue to apply the pressure. A 2-2-1 press coming here. Welby into the middle, and it was a buzzer that sounded. Accidental buzz, I'm assuming. So much ado about nothing. We do have some substitutes that will come in. It'll be Ornstedt and Martin. Welby Gets the ball into the middle. Nice job. Cushman finding the wing. That was Prosek, and now Welby will set the scene. They'll work it around the perimeter. Skip pass. Carballera, and a kick call will give possession back to Windham. They'll take it out underneath the hoop, or just to the left of it. Got to get it in at 5 seconds. Over the top it comes. And Prosek gets it to Welby. Back to Prosek, and now they'll reverse it to Carballera. Good patience by Windham. Skip pass, blocked and intercepted, and back the other way comes Castro. Castro got the ball up the floor to Martin. She couldn't get it to go. So a one and done for the Eagles. Into the corner. Now back to the wing and up top. They try one side, and then they try the other. Coach Stefanidis telling Welby to come get the ball. High post it goes, right elbow, kick out. Little three-player game operating. That ball poked away, but good hustle to save not the possession, but to stop the fast break. So even though they will lose possession, if not for Mondello's quick hands, it would have been a 3-on-1 fast break for the Eagles. That'll bring us to a timeout, and it'll give us a chance to ask you to stay up to date with all of the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to THT Sports Network and our YouTube channel today, and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, and click the buy button. For YouTube, search The Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance, and if you like what you're seeing and hearing with our live stream, and you think you'd like to advertise with The Highlight Guy, or you just want more information, contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. 10-2 in favor of the Windham Jaguars. We'll peek in to the Barrington, Rhode Island Eagles huddle as Coach Steve Lenz diagrams some plays up on the whiteboard. We had a couple of good games, and before this one, Bedford defeating Burlington, Vermont, and Londonderry falling to Medfield, Mass. The Warriors going undefeated here in the tournament. And the Eagles of Barrington, Rhode Island trying to do that very thing. Windham, if they have anything to say about it, would like nothing more than to give Barrington their first loss of the tournament. 2-1-2 zone defense here by the Eagles. Or 2-3, depending on how your numbers go. Good patience being shown by the Windham Jaguars. Into the corner it goes. Cushman got it back up top, and now they will reset. They'll reverse the floor. Good patience being shown. Downtown, long-range shot, no good. They'll chase down the rebound. This is Welby. And she'll find Mondello. Mondello into the corner. And she'll chase it down, will Welby, in the far side. She'll Gary Larson it. How's that? Far side, for those of you that follow the comic. Welby, jump shot. May have gotten a piece. We'll see. Yeah, they blocked that shot. So possession will stay with Windham. 5:20 to go till halftime. 10-2 in favor of the Jaguars. This Eagle team averaging about 50 points a game, as knocking down the jumper for the Jags was Madeline Begley. As I was saying there, that this Barrington team averaging about 50 points a game here in the tournament, they still have just 2 with 5 minutes to play. A one and done and a long missed three-pointer. Doing all the work up the far side was Colby Cushman. Now they quickly reverse it. Cushman will come to the near side block. They'll feed the high post, kick out. Now they find her. Back up to Welby. Left-hand dribble, tried to bounce pass it in there, and another save by Cushman. Good patience by the Bulldogs. Or excuse me, the Jaguars. Cats and dogs, you get the picture. That pass, Stefanidis, Coach Stefanidis telling them to dribble it out and start over again. And again, no shot clock here, so you can take as much time as you want. 4:12 to go. This has been a long possession and a tough foul there. It's going to be called against number 24, Kira Martin. The freshman kind of got her leg in the picture. Van Ness will check back in for the Eagles, and Finneran will come in for the Jags. 4:05 and counting. Here comes a double team. Was able to get it over the top. Nice save. And they will reset the scene. But now a steal. Castro forcing the action. And she'll have her first bucket of the day. 12-4 now, Jaguars. Finneran will run back to the middle. 3-on-2. She'll reset into the corner. Good patience by the Jags, taking the air out of the ball a little bit here. High post, nice job. The runner high off the glass. And that one will send Grace Mondello to the free throw line. Acoustic shadows here in the gym once again. Mondello's first, rolls around the rim and out. She'll get a second. One out of two for the junior Grace Mondello. She's got a point. And they're going to say that Lauren Kilpatrick stepped on the sideline. So it'll be Windham ball. The conversation now being had between the official and Coach Steve Lenz. Possibly exchanging addresses so they can send each other Christmas cards next year potentially, or holiday cards. Best wishes. Maybe seeing where the New Year's party will be in a couple of nights. Or maybe they just disagreed on that call. All right, 13-4 in favor of the Jaguars. Here comes the pressure. Got 10 seconds to get it over that half-court line. They do, and they will reset the offense. Now they are forcing the issue defensively, but they'll fall right back into that zone. .250 and counting. Finneran's not shy downtown. Front iron, offensive rebound, and they'll bring it back out and reset the scene. Finneran crossover dribble, skip pass across the way to Begley, and now into the corner. Good quick hands. Kira Martin with the interception, and now she'll bring the ball up over half court. Martin steps back behind the three-point line, needs help, uses that pivot foot, finds Castro. Castro will bring it back up top. 2:20 to go in the first half. Gets an on-ball pick. Loses the dribble. Skip pass. Martin dribble drive. Runner in the lane is no good. Battled for. Van Ness comes away with that rebound. Finneran going to get called for reaching in. And another substitute for each team coming in. Castro. To Van Ness, back to Castro. Over to Martin. Martin thought about it, drew it back. Van Ness isn't shy. Back iron no good, and good positioning on the glass by Windham. 1:35. That ball was kicked, but inadvertently, so they'll carry on. Carballera. Got to be careful in those corners. Skip pass. Good quick hands by Kira Martin, the freshman. 75 seconds to go in the first half. That ball nearly stolen by Kira. Nine-point advantage for the Jags. High pass on that one was telegraphed, and reading it all the way was Martin. The Eagles will retreat and start over. Van Ness, kick out, downtown to Martin, Yahtzee! And Ella has 5. 45 seconds to go. I'm going to say she dribbled on the baseline. Turnover. Ball goes back to the Eagles. And Windham has taken the air out of the ball offensively, but they've stopped attacking the hoop. And maybe lulled themselves to sleep a little bit. That won't be an issue next year because the shot clock will be in effect. Eagles operating in the half court against this Windham zone. Downtown, no. Long rebound finds its way into the hands of Carballero. Lilly will get called for the travel. "15 seconds remaining. Kira Martin working the point. Castro to Van Ness. Van Ness underneath finds a streaking player. That was Maggie Ornstedt, but her shot was blocked. Banished from the kingdom of Hardwood. 2 seconds to go. And checking in for Barrington will be Abby Donato to provide some length. Or no, excuse me, that was Sarah Murphy. Downtown, good if it goes, no. So we will head to halftime in this very low-scoring affair. It is the Windham Jaguars of Windham, New Hampshire, 13. And the Burlington Eagles of Rhode Island, 7. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back with some numbers and some second-half action right after these messages.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Hi, this is Terry Queenan from Earth Tech Systems Geothermal. We're in Nashua, New Hampshire today. We just finished putting geothermal in this historical home built in 1937. Let's go in and check it out. We're now inside the house. These are the two well lines coming in. There's one 500-foot borehole. This is the piping. This is the flow center that moves the water to the geothermal unit, which is over here. This is a very simple, high-efficiency system made by water furnace. This is the return duct, and we have the unit in place here. This is the water furnace 7 series that's in this home. This is the return air filter. Those are the pipes coming from the non-pressurized flow center. The blower is on the top, the compressor's on the bottom. Very quiet machine. This is a storage tank that makes very warm water. The water goes from this point into an on-demand tankless when there's a call for showers, cooking, etc. So not only is the customer going to save an immense amount of money, they're going from about a $1,300 a year oil bill to be on target right now for about a $300 geothermal bill, and the well is directly under me. If you'd like to learn more, check us out on our website, earthtechsystems.com.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the campus here at Londonderry High School. It is the Londonderry Holiday Tournament featuring some of the best schools in all of New England. This 3-day tournament will conclude today. We are on our third of 5 games. It is the Windham Jaguars of New Hampshire and the Burlington Eagles of Rhode Island doing battle here. Burlington fires from three-point land. And that three-pointer was good. And that was Castro. Down on the low block, kicked out and around by Windham. Windham in their dark jerseys. Barrington in their white jerseys. Nice up and under scoop shots, no good. Van Ness pulls down the rebound and back come the Eagles. They're within 4. Downtown, three-point shot and a long-range bomb. Knocked down there by number 32, Ella Martin. And she has 8. Here comes the pressure. 13-12 Windham. Working against that 2-3 zone. Down on the low block, couldn't get the layup to go, but she will get her own rebound. Or I should say Mandello got the rebound of the miss by Begley. Oh, and Begley on that bounce pass, trying to get on the same page as Mandello. She was zigging, and the other was zagging, and now it's Eagle ball. Genesis Castro gets it up top. Ella Martin underneath. Van Ness kick out. Good ball movement downtown. Back iron, no. Long rebound. Good hustle there by Martin. Castro, jump shot, back iron. Good position on the glass. Pulling it down was Begley. Windham taking their time in the half court. That bounce pass is stolen, and a battle there, and going to be a foul call against the Jaguars. As good quick hands by the Eagles. Maggie Ornstedt, the junior, stuck her hands in there, or her wings as it were, because they are the Eagles. Opportunity here for Barrington to take the lead for the first time. Little hesitation on the dribble drive, and Ella Martin taking this game over in the early going of the third quarter. Finneran tried to rifle it through midcourt. Possession will stay with the Eagles. 14-13 Barrington. Another three-point shot, no good. Battled for underneath. Finneran steals that one. Finneran up and in. And the junior has 8 points for the Jaguars. 4:49 to go. Windham has retaken the lead, 15-14. In that first half for Barrington, it was Genesis Castro with 2 and Ella Martin with 5. And that was it. On the other side of the ledger, it was Riley Finneran with 6. She now has 8. And Grace Montello with a point. Madeline Begley had 2. Molly Welby had 4. So now, as it stands, Ella Martin of the Eagles has 10, and Genesis has 5. Man-to-man defense by this Windham team. A lot of picks trying to set up Castro. Nice spin move turned away. This is Ornstedt. Double team coming. It went off of a Windham wing. They're going to call the foul on Taylor Prosek. .421 to go in the third frame. Got to get it in. They finally do. Castro. Into the corner. Downtown. Yahtzee! And the third three-point make of the afternoon for Ella Martin. She's got 13. That block shot gathered in. Nice defense by Ornstedt. Back the other way comes Castro. Van Ness in the corner. Crossover, step back, she's feeling it. Yahtzee! Third three-pointer of the quarter for Ella Martin. And just like that, the Eagles enjoy a 5-point lead with 3:22 to go in the third quarter. Runner, no good, but getting hacked in the act was Lily Carballera. And Lily's going to head to the free throw line. So this has been the Ella Martin story here in the third quarter. She has 11 points in the third alone. Release, rotation, splash. Boy, oh boy. Can you tell I've called 11 games today or in the last 3 days? How many games has it been? 12, right? This is game 12? Okay. Who's counting? 2 out of 2 for Lily Carballera. I'm all kinds of tripping over my tongue. Genesis. Whirling dervish, dribble drive, kick. Find the hot hand. No, not that time. It'll go out of bounds, but I like the idea. Penetrate with Castro, kick it out to Martin. Take your chances. Nice skip pass across the way to Hentz, or rather Montello, excuse me. And I think that foul will send Finneran back to the line. It will. Riley currently has 8 points. Nice make for the junior. She has 9, going for .10. Two out of 2. And you know who is missing today that we didn't get a chance to talk about was Liz Grasso. She got hurt in yesterday's game. She had 12 points in a great effort by her. And she, unfortunately, not here playing today for the Windham Jaguars. The senior, we wish her well. Number 15, Liz Grasso. She had 12 points, as mentioned, so if Windham can pull this one out, it will be without one of their better players. Wish her well here at the Highlight Guy and hope to see her down the road in any upcoming games we might be calling. Bounce pass, foul line, extended kick out, steal, and not a good idea to try to dribble through that Eagle defense. High off the glass, no good. A one and done. Pulling it down was Martin. She'll come left to right in front of us. Martin between the legs, crossover at the elbow. Going to get a reach-in foul, and I think they're going to call it against Finner, and they are. .208 to go in the third quarter. The Eagles clinging to a 1-point lead. They get possession. Ella Martin circumnavigates the globe, looking for help. Finds Van Ness. Now they get it back on the wing, and now back up top. Van Ness gets swatted. And you got to be, you know, one of the things you should be talking about is if you're planning on passing the ball, don't put it on the floor. Just pass it. Because every time you put the ball on the floor and you're not aware of your surroundings, that ball gets tipped. And we see a lot of that. Nice bounce pass. Good set shot is no good. We're going to get a jump ball, and possession will go to the Eagles. But you saw there on that position, nobody put the ball on the floor. Quick passes. .125 to go in the third quarter. 20-19 in favor of the Eagles. Castro. Over on the wing to Martin. Now back to Van Ness. Or not Van Ness, excuse me, that was Ornstedt. Downtown, and a Yahtzee for Castro. And she's starting to heat up a little. She has 8. Finner in downtown, no. Rebound. Gathered in by Martin. Castro's not shy. No, but an offensive rebound opportunity high off the glass. Lauren Kilpatrick, right place, right time, and she'll head to the charity stripe. Kilpatrick goes 1 out of 2 on that trip. And now the Eagles will apply the pressure. Nice bounce pass, wrap around to the hoop, up and with the left hand is good. Grace Mondello. 24-21 Eagles. High off the glass, good English on that one. Genesis Castro has 8 in the quarter, 10 overall. We'll head to the fourth. It is a 26-21 advantage for the Barrington, Rhode Island Eagles. And they had a great third quarter. We'll count them up for you, but 5 3-point baskets and a 20-point quarter to make up the difference. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ledger, 8 points for the Windham Jaguars, a +12 in the column for Barrington, and that gives them their 5-point advantage heading into the fourth. As we peek into the Windham huddle, Coach Todd Stefanidis talking to the troops about the battle plan for the fourth quarter. Hey, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire, so contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb at thedowgroup.com. And I want to remind you all to stay up to date with all the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to THT Sports Network and our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Thank you in advance for doing that. And if you like what you're seeing in here and you want to advertise with us, contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. Windham down 5 points in the fourth quarter. They'll have possession to start things off. Double pick for Finneran. She chooses left. Welby now, top of the key, kick out. Moving the ball around the key. Downtown, Finneran, no. Rebound taken. Looked like Lily Caballera got in there. Went off her hands, and now Van Ness comes the other way. Castro. Top of the key. Marked up by Finneran. Skip pass, other side of the floor. Good ball fake. And good patience by the Eagles. Downtown, no. Rebound finds its way into the hands of Lily Caballera. Back the other way come the Jags. They feed the low post, they work it around. No good on the three-pointer. And back the other way come the Eagles. Castro, step back, long two, no. Rebound taken by the Eagles. It bounces around and in for Maggie Ornstedt. And Maggie is in the books. 7-point advantage for the Eagles. We made a holding call against the Eagles as a couple of Barrington players prepare to check in. And one Jaguar. Ball gets knocked into the backcourt. Finneran comes away with it. Oh, Finneran gets forearm shivered, and as a result, Finneran gets pushed into Kilpatrick. So, little domino effect there. Those of you physics majors out there, you'll understand that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, or something like that. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover. Nice ball fake, dribble drive up, no good. Rebound battled for it, went off of a foot. They're going to say it went off of Castro's. Ball gets poked away. It'll stay Jaguar ball. 5 minutes to go. 7-point advantage for the Eagles. One Jaguar, one Eagle will check in. Jump shot, long range, no good. Van Ness pulls down the rebound. She'll run, keeps the handle. And that ball gets stolen back. Good save underneath. Back the other way come the Barrington Eagles. Now they'll cycle through the offensive set. Castro. Martin. A little give and go. It was too long for Van Ness. And Begley was there to intercept it. Foul on the floor. A lot of shoes coming untied today, Steve. I've seen that quite a bit. Timeout called on the floor. You know my line there. I think everybody should be wearing Velcro anyway. 4:03 to go in this one, a 28-21 ball game. It's been tight all the way through. It was a good run in the third quarter that allowed the Eagles to jump out in front. And they hold on to that 7-point advantage with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left to go. Our next game will pit the Sacred Heart Sharks of Connecticut against the Bishop Girton Cardinals of Nashua, New Hampshire. And this Sacred Heart team will enter with a record of 1-1. They beat this Windham team in the first game and lost to Bedford yesterday. Meanwhile, Bishop Girton did not have a game on day one of the tournament. They defeated Windham yesterday in a tight one, 32-26. And with Pinkerton Academy of Derry, New Hampshire's inability to be here today, we will have Bishop Girton in back-to-back games. So games 4 and games 5 will feature the Bishop Girton Cardinals as they will take on the Sacred Heart Sharks of Connecticut and then the Bishop Fee Shamrocks of Massachusetts. Girton and Bishop Fee have done battle through the years. We've had a number of their games here on the Highlight Guy. And if you are just joining us, we talked to head coach John Doherty of Londonderry. There will be a shot clock here next year. So one of the only states in the United States that does not have a shot clock, does not utilize a shot clock. And maybe that'll be a step in the direction of bringing it to the Granite State. Only time will tell. Get it? All right. Castro misses that layup. And Windham comes back the other way. Finneran in the corner. She'll dribble back to the top. 3:25 to go in this one. Defense has been the name of this second half for these Eagles as Windham took the air out of the ball in the early portion of this game. Downtown, no good. Good job on the boards. Kilpatrick comes away with it. And Van Ness will give it up to Castro with 2:55 remaining in this one. Eagles are in no hurry. Martin thought about it and then realized they have a 7-point lead with 2:35 to go. Kenna Perret feeds Martin. And you can see Coach Lenz wants his team to go wide, and what that does is spread the floor and allows Ella Martin to go to the hoop. And she gets a bucket. And Martin has 18 points here today. 11 of those points came in the third quarter, and that was the difference in this game, no questions asked. 30-21, lead balloons to 9 with 2:12 to go in regulation. I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guide. Jason will be bringing you all of the color commentary, all of the play-by-play, juggling chainsaws up here. And Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures, and you just saw him pan right to left. So good job, Steve. This is game number 3 on the day for us at the Highlight Guy. when today is all said and done, over the course of the last 3 days, we will have brought you each and every game here in the Londonderry Holiday Classic Tournament. 14 all told, with some of the best talent in all of New England. 5 New England states represented here: New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. Londonderry head coach John Doherty due to meet up with us here at the start of game number 4. He's a busy man, running around, shaking hands. This is his tournament. Done a great job here. Brought us up some lunch, so thanks for that, John. Finneran downtown, in and out, around the rim it went. Castro pulls down the rebound. Finneran will harass her all the way up the floor. Castro will reverse field. Here comes the double. Castro looking like she belongs playing for the Harlem Globetrotters. We're just missing the whistle as she dribbles around and through the defensive interference. Good job by Castro. Does it again. And they will just reset the scene with 1:25 to go. That ball nearly stolen by Finner, and she saves it in the backcourt. So there is no backcourt violation because she touched it. Martin up top. Top of the key. Into the corner now on the wing. Van Ness taking her time. They'll come out and get her, and they're going to call backcourt violation. Even though the ball was tipped, and that's exactly what Coach Steve Lenz is asking. You ever been to a Harlem Globetrotter game, Steve? You have. You've seen they do some really fun stuff. If you've never had a chance to go, there are some other teams too that lesser known ones that do kind of the same thing, and the dribbling and the passing and the trick shots. It's like a basketball circus. A lot of fun. Great family event. Did you play for the Globetrotters, Steve? No? All right. Downtown. No good. Long three-point shot off the mark. Long rebound comes into the hands of Castro. And a foul there. 19 seconds to go, and barring a miracle, Barrington, Rhode Island is going to hold on here. And with the win, the Eagles will go to 3-0 here in this tournament. Good steal. Feed Finneran on the reverse. She can't get it to go. Back the other way come the Eagles. Ooh, that's not good. You can see Martin limping up the floor. Hope she's all right. And they give it to her. And that will do it for game number 3. Your final score, the Barrington, Rhode Island Eagles 30 and the Windham Jaguars 21. We'll have some numbers and some names for you when we start our 4th game. I want to thank you all for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. It's been our pleasure bringing you the action. We'll step aside and come back for game number 4. Once again, the final in this one, it was Barrington Eagles 30, the Windham Jaguars 21. I want to thank you for watching on the Highlight Guy. We'll see you on the other side.